Wynn High School had the privilege of hearing motivation from a very special speaker. He is a former Arkansas State football player where he won 3 back-to-back Sun Belt Conference championships and was a winner of 2 back-to-back GoDaddy Bowls. We are here now with Mr. Darius Dunaway. You spoke to the students today about purpose. We feel that our student athletes need motivation also. If you could give advice to them, what would it be?
My advice would be to basically have someone older than them, if possible, to encourage them, to lift them up, and to motivate them, whether it's a mentor, which I recommend, or a counselor, or another teacher. That's what I had as well, to just pour into those guys and help them so that they can help others. We can't help anyone else unless we get help, right? And that was the biggest thing that I had so that I can help others, motivate others.
For you, how did you come into contact with your mentor?
My mentor is actually an FCA representative, also an athlete. So I was a high jumper in track and field. After I tore my ACL and I came back in time for track season, I met this guy named Hollis Conway, who happened to be an FCA representative, and he invited me over to his house, and I got a chance to meet his family, and then he started talking to me about things that I needed. He started basically preaching the gospel to me by showing it to me as well, and from that point forward, me and him stayed in contact always. He showed me things that I didn't know, taught me things I needed to change as well about my life, and it happened naturally, but it's people you can reach out to all over. Like, I know several guys here in Wynn now that I've been here, and I know several guys in several towns when I go there, but it starts with the counselor, maybe in the school. You can go and reach out to and say, hey, who do you know that I can speak with? And that'll give you that extra push to help you. So,
I know in high school you had a serious injury that, affected your life tremendously.
Absolutely.
How did you find motivation through that?
I found my motivation by realizing through that injury, that wasn't who I really was. I wasn't just an athlete. I wasn't just Darius, the football player. I was actually something more than that, and that motivated me to see that there was more to my life. I was challenged to say, okay, what am I going to do now that the one thing that I'm good at was taken from me? I realized I was good at other things as well, as far as speaking maybe. Also, when I tore my other knee in college, I didn't speak about that, but I tore my other knee in college, which molded me even more to see that, hey, there's something bigger than just sports. Sports are great, sports are fun, but that's not the end result. And my motivation, my pick-me-up was my faith in Christ, if I can be completely honest with you, that helped me push forward, for sure.
You spoke of a Bible verse that you recited whenever you were speaking, and what Bible verse was that?
It was Luke chapter 9, verse 23 and 24. And that verse, it basically says, in short, if anyone wants to follow me, let him die to himself daily and carry his cross. And it continues to say, for the one who wants to save his life will lose it, but the one who's willing to lose his life for my sake will find it. And that, in a nutshell, told me that I'm trying to save my own life. I'm trying to be in control of my own life, and I was actually losing it. And it took me tearing my ACL to see that. It took me tearing my ACL to see that I'm called to die to myself, my desires, my thoughts, my wants in my life, and trust God's plan, trust His plans for my life as the best plans. Because when I lose my life, He'll give it to me. So,
thank you for your time. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Go Yellow Jackets.
Thank you so much. You're an inspiration to us all.
Oh, thank you.
With Jacket Action News, I'm Lee McFadden.